Hi, everyone. It's live Monday with Tammy for Aortic Hope. I'm happy to see everybody here. We're ready to go. So last week, well, before I say that, I need to remind everybody to please like and subscribe and share our page so that we can help other people on this journey through aortic disease or aortic disorders. But last Monday was Memorial Day, so I hope you had some time with your family to reflect and honor those who served but did not return home to their families. I know I spent the day with my family, and we took a few minutes to honor those people in our family that didn't make it home. So that was Memorial Day. And on to Topic Tuesday. So Topic Tuesday last week was about vascular deformation, which I had never heard of, vascular deformation mapping. I had never heard of it. So I found this kind of interesting, and anything that is going to help us with diagnosis or decision making, I think is a wonderful tool that we can ask for and ask about when we go to the doctors. So vascular deformation mapping, as stated in Ivanhoe, the article titled Aortic Aneurysm, Stopping Them with Heart Mapping, explains that VDM is hopefully going to help doctors determine who really needs surgery and who probably doesn't. Typically, radiology technicians compare CT scans to determine if an aortic aneurysm has grown. With VDM, Dr. Nicholas Burris, Director of Aortic and Structural Heart Imaging at University of Michigan Health, says several high-definition images are aligned to create a 3D data set. It calculates growth with greater accuracy, and it may be a better way to determine if and when surgery is needed. And so the article, one of the things that confused me about the article was, wait a minute. Oops. Okay, there it is. Okay, one of the things that confused me about this article was it starts out with saying that 17,000 people die every year from an aortic aneurysm. So that was interesting to me because it's not the aneurysm that we die from, it's the dissection that we die from. So I'm not sure about that. But I wanted to move down here to, there was an interesting part right here. So the aneurysm, we all know, is a balloon-like growth in the artery. And if it grows too large without VDM, the size is measured by human people, human raters people who look for changes by comparing the CT images taken months apart. But with the VDM, several high-definition images are aligned to create a 3D data set, and it calculates growth with greater accuracy. Boy, that's what I would want if somebody's trying to make a decision for me, instead of somebody who saw my CT scan 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, for some of us 2 years ago, have that CT scan, then a different person is reading your CT scan with your new one, most recent one, and trying to make a decision about growth rate. I think this is a wonderful tool, and I definitely will be asking my doctors about this. I hope it's available to me. So that was aortic deformation mapping. Oh, okay. I think I've skipped something here. So I want to tell everybody about the Daily Point of Light that Karen Anderson was nominated for and won. She was chosen, and I would really encourage you to go to our website and look. We now have an icon there that we can share, and they interviewed her and have invited Karen, and the person that nominated Karen, Terry, will be going to Florida to their conference, and we're really, really proud of her. So the next thing here is Therapeutic Thursday, and this is all about anxiety. This is definitely a topic that we talk a lot about in our community, but this is very specific to anxiety and sleep. So many times we find so many community members posting on Facebook in the middle of the night asking why they can't fall asleep. That would be me, is one of them. Well, in Roxborough Memorial Hospital's article titled, "Why Do You Get Anxiety at Night?" it is explained that when you lie down at night to unwind, your brain turns to all the worries it didn't have time for during the day. Frequently, this anxiety revolves around worries that you can't solve in the moment. Chronic daytime stress puts your body into overdrive and taxes your hormones and adrenal system, which is directly linked to sleep. So sleep troubles may be a red flag telling you to address stress during your waking hours. Nighttime anxiety can trigger a vicious circle. A bad night's sleep leads to exhaustion the next day and disrupts your body's natural rhythms. And then there's a really great article that you can take a look at. It gives you a lot of ideas about how to address this and how to get out of that cycle and into a better cycle of sleeping. And one of the things that they mentioned that I have used before is journaling. And we've talked about this here. And I'm not talking about like journaling, like pouring all my feelings out, but I keep a journal. It's almost like a brain dump is what I call it. And I just write down everything that I've been thinking about. You know, I need to call the bank. I need to change my address. My granddaughter's birthday is coming up and I need a birthday gift. I need to remind my mother to go pick up her medication from the store. All those things that might keep you awake at night, questions that you want to ask your doctor. I actually keep a whole separate notebook for that. So I would really suggest that you consider that if you're trying to find a technique that works. Give that one a try. Sometimes I've actually gotten out of bed and written them down. I keep it with my planner. My planner's around here somewhere, but I still keep a paper planner. I keep everything on my phone, but I still keep a paper planner. And I like the planner that has everything for the day, the whole month, but then you can turn the page and there's a whole week of what you need to do that week. And that's where I write those things down. But then again, I keep a whole separate journal, a little book that I don't care if I'm in the car, I'll dig in my purse and like lay the book out in the seat next to me so that when I stop the car, I can remember to write that question down. So I really encourage you to go read that article. And then the next day, turn my page here because I do have some notes here. The next day was the survivor story of Marie Herrera. I did not get to watch this, but it's on YouTube. So we are back to another story for our Survivor series. On certain Saturdays during the month, we share stories from survivors or caregivers within the aortic community. And last week, they had a survivor story from Maria Herrera. And she shares with the community her incredible story of survival after being misdiagnosed with an aortic dissection. And she has a very unique way of dealing with her trauma and became a published poet. So that you can watch the entire interview. And she has very generously offered to donate all proceeds from the sale of her book to Aortic Hope. The name of the book is Dissected: Healing with Poetry, my journey of 2 aortic dissection surgeries. Be a shining star in someone else's life by submitting your stories of survival or caring for someone with aortic disease. Our mission really is to connect people, and we really want to know about the symptoms that you've experienced and the process of your diagnosis. And we also take those stories and we share them with Think Aorta US, which is a tool. We use them as a tool to show emergency room physicians and first responders why it is so important to think about the aorta when somebody is in an emergency situation and has very specific symptoms. And if you want to, if you are interested in being a part of that, there's a form right there that you can click on. But I did go back and I didn't have a chance to watch the whole YouTube, but what I understood with Marie Herrera is that on Thursday night, they did a book reading and she expressed the fears and questions that were very overwhelming to her when she was misdiagnosed, and then the difficulty of having that diagnosis, but then the lack of knowledge from her of herself, and then the people, the medical professionals that were working with her. She feels like all of that worked against her, and she feels like the psychological trauma forever changed her, but she used poetry as her healing path. I definitely am going to check that out. I actually, to get ready for today, I didn't have time to watch the whole thing, but I actually tried to Google some of her poems to see if I could find them, and I didn't find any of them. So I'll be checking out that book. And you can also, you can buy, I think the link to buy the book is also posted there for her, for you. So that would be a great one, a great gift to give somebody too. So we're already at First Friday. So the First Friday fundraiser is actually going to be all month. And you can use the promo code of all capitals, the word summer, to get some of these great summer articles like the beach towels. So the towels are 30 by 62 and they come in 3 different logos. It's a great way to start a conversation at the pool or at the beach, or if you go to somebody else's house and they have a pool, it's a great way to start a conversation. So there you can see, you use the promo code of summer and you will get free shipping for the entire month. So that is First Friday's fundraiser. And then some of the reminders that we want to give you. Oh, I think I skipped over one and I thought it was a repeat, but Control Shift T. No. Okay, but it was on Saturday was our very first live survivor story with John. And we've been looking for somebody that was brave enough to do this, and John stepped up to the plate and he did a wonderful job. So you just have to go to the YouTube, the Aortic Hope AHTV on YouTube, and search for it and you'll find it. And you will learn a lot, and it's very heartwarming. And while you're there, again, we would really encourage you to consider telling your story. There's 3 different ways that you can do it. You can write the entire story out from beginning to end, and then include what we call a non-medical picture. We don't want a picture of you with all the tubes and everything, but if you could send a nice picture, nice headshot, then we will post it on a Saturday. The other thing you can do is work with our IT person named Josh and actually videotape and record your story, and then it will be published and edited according to how you want it to be edited. And then the third way is to join John and be following his footsteps and do the live survivor stories. I know they're very much appreciated. We're also looking forward to bringing back the Where Are They Now, because we have so many people that have shared their stories that we want to go back to the Where Are They Now stories. So here we are about what's coming up, and the Aortic Hope Virtual Support Group is going to be meeting July 27th. This is a closed group. All you have to do is go to our website and register. Once you register, you will get every month you'll find out, you'll get an email inviting you. Tomorrow on Tuesday, there is also an Aortic Hope and Aortic Bridge is a combined support group at noon tomorrow. And if you want to join that, all you have to do again is go to our website, go down to the events and join. Once you join and you get an email inviting you, you'll get an email every time that group meets. So we really appreciate you doing that. And then on Thursday, June 20, the June 27th is, no, this coming Thursday, I'm sorry. this coming Thursday, is a bereavement support group at 7 p.m. And that's also a closed group, virtual group. And on June 27th, I don't think that one's on here, but June 27th is going to be another book reading by Jennifer Fernjack. And it's called The Power of Support and Emotional Grit. It's a book reading that she will be present at. And you can also, if you want to purchase her book before then, you can go to our website and purchase the book. And there's a discount code in there. And then you can read the book before she does her book sharing with us on June 27th. And we really appreciate her joining us also. So we don't have anybody here today to banter with or to go back and forth with. So it's all my thoughts today. And I'll actually be here next Monday also. So I hope that if you watch this afterwards and you click the like and you want to join us, join next week. I'd be happy to talk to you. You can also leave any comments or questions that you have about anything that I reviewed today, and we'll be happy to get back to you. We do this because we know that not everybody participates in social media like Facebook, TikTok, what other, Instagram. So we're present on all those platforms, but we're trying to reach people also that don't participate in the social media, but will watch a YouTube. So, okay, thanks everybody. This was a really quick one. I don't know if I was talking too fast or not, but that's the end. Thank you.